Has anybody smelled it yet?
I have.
Dude, I poured it. You couldn't help but smell it.
It smelled like pine.
Yeah.
And then like weed.
It definitely has a little bit of a weed smell to it.
I smell fruit.
Not that I know anything about that.
This smells really good.
It really does.
This smells like any good old hazy IPA.
It's a good, haze to it.
First whiff I got was a little bit of that like day old wet hop, kind of like the hop water funk to the kind of funkiness. But then the kind of the fruit aroma came out.
By the nose, I would swear this was a beer.
Yeah,
Like
looking at it,
it doesn't smell like it's missing anything.
It is fairly cloudy.
Yep.
Had a little bit of head to
Looks
it.
like a hazy IPA. All right, let's see what happens.
Here we go. Third episode of the session.
We're getting loose.
No, we are not getting loose.
At all.
I'm feeling that 0.5% beer from earlier.
Really doing you in.
Better hang out here for a couple hours. Let it take a nap.
We'll have to order some pizza.
So for those of you still hanging with us over the block of non-alcoholic beer and related products, this is the third episode, which is normally when we're pretty like
Yeah.
loose.
Starting to slur a little bit. The brain's not working quite as fast.
And at this point, I'm just angry.
Hey, we're going to give him a redemption shot.
What did you drive here today by chance?
Did I drive?
Yeah, what did you drive?
The Honda.
Okay.
Why?
Well, as long as that's not a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, because of all the drinking.
That's right.
No, being angry.
And being
And
angry.
being angry. I forgot my own story. All right, folks. So it is the Ales and Tales podcast. We're going to bring you a review of what would normally be beer, but in this case, a non-alcoholic beer, which contains less than 0.5% of alcohol. So it's not near as fun as normal beer, but it is dry January, and Carly is forcing us to do this.
Thanks, Carly.
Got you.
So,
Thanks.
we hope this is a redemption episode. If you listened to the last episode, we tried the Sierra Nevada's hop water.
Yeah.
And
Dirty wet sock.
Disappointing.
so we'll see
They
what
can't
happens.
all be good.
They can't all be good.
Yeah.
They could, but they're not.
But they're always, Sierra Nevada doesn't need to redeem itself.
Hey, just because it's not our awesome doesn't mean it's not somebody else's awesome.
True.
true.
I enjoyed I was like, it's not a beer. It was my
Right.
point. It's a seltzer.
It's carbonated water. Yeah. I
Right.
mean, it's like straight seltzer.
I mean, even seeing it poured out, I started laughing.
Because
Yeah.
it's just watercolor. Yeah, this is actually supposedly a hazy IPA.
Interesting.
So, we'll see how that turns out. But again, and I chose Sierra Nevada because honestly, all their beer, I've not had a bad beer. I like their beer.
Oh, now you have.
Well, that's not beer. That hop water was definitely not beer.
Why don't you just like boil hot dogs and sell the water from that?
For real, dude.
Hot dog water.
I might enjoy that more.
I was gonna say, actually, that was more appealing. Anyway, so yeah, today is going to be Sierra Nevada's TrailPass non-alcoholic hazy IPA. So we'll try that, see what it's like. It says, like this brew, scan to share your honest take. I'm glad we didn't see that on the last can. Yeah, okay. Anybody got anything that we need to talk about before we dive into this? I don't know where to go.
I am surprised we have not talked about Stranger Things.
Oh, you don't know who's seen it?
I don't think there could be anything that's much more strange than the last hop water.
Very true.
Oh, you mean the show Stranger
The
Things?
show Stranger Things. The final season. Carly, I feel like you've been a fan of that show.
I watched the first couple seasons, but not the last. My sister did. She loves it.
Oh, you haven't seen the last. That's why you're looking at me funny.
Yeah.
No, it's just because
Just
she
like-
looked at you funny.
It's too popular
both
now. I don't know.
It
Sometimes
was
I
a
don't
good show.
like popular
I liked
stuff.
it. I've watched all of it. There's definitely a couple plot holes
Oh, it's a ton of plot
in
holes.
the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, I think they did a
But
good
I
job.
think-
It wrapped up well.
The plot holes are there on purpose. They're trying to
you
really
wondering.
make it 80s and have the same kind of feel of an 80s show,
They
which
did a great job of that.
80s shows have always had plot holes.
Yeah.
For an modern audience like today, we don't like plot holes. We don't like
the
loose
internet
ends.
loves picking it apart.
Plots
though.
don't
yeah.
like plot holes.
Right.
It's kind of the point of the plot.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I watched the first 3 seasons, I think, and then I started the 4th one, and there was something about it. I just went, meh, and I haven't seen it since.
Right.
Most shows, like the first season, if it is a hit, it's going to be rocking solid, right? And then the second season, the same writers are probably there. So the second season is normally good, but by the third season, those writers have normally moved on to some other project. So they bring in the B stream writers, and that's when things go downhill quick, and either a show dies or maybe it makes it to another season where either they figured it out and they got to bring in some better writers again or something. And,
well, it's
Dexter
interesting
is a great example of that.
to that they bridged, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but they made it that, the Upside Down was essentially a wormhole.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting.
Oh, great. Now I don't have to watch it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Now we know.
No spoilers. Here's
I was going to say, spoiler alert.
Speaking of TV shows, sorry, real
It's
quick.
been out long enough. It's been, by this time, this episode will be coming out, be late January. You have plenty of time to see it by then. It came out on New Year's.
Kim Kardashian is in a TV show called All's Fair. It's a group of women divorce lawyers. And my sister was like, Carly, let's not watch it. It's got bad reviews. I'm like, I don't know, let's just check it out. I kind of like the Kardashians, and it's actually really good. They did a great job.
Is it a reality show or
No, her
scripted?
scripted.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she's trying the acting thing.
Yeah.
The Who? The Who's?
The what?
Car Who?
He's trying to be ironic.
Oh.
He's pretending like he doesn't know who the Kardashians.
I know nothing about them other than
I don't need.
Nothing
I know their
is-
name. You can't.
Hey, I watched their TV show, and you learn a lot about them, and I think it's interesting.
You should know.
should we
their
know
name.
things about them?
Yes.
You should know their dad,
Yeah, Robert.
Robert Kardashian,
Yeah, the woman.
OJ case. No,
yeah,
that
no,
was
that's the,
Caitlyn
Kris
Jenner.
Caitlyn
Yeah,
Jenner. Yeah.
that was the one they were married to or whatever. One of
I
them
don't know
was
if
married to or something.
Kardashian was the defense attorney. I want to say.
For OJ.
Yeah, he's one of them, one of the
Mm.
three.
Yeah. We know that name for now going on over 30 years.
Which is funny because OJ made a Bronco dash and he had a Kardashian
Yeah.
representing him.
Mm.
Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Some show options for those of you who want to learn about the Kardashians and what they do in the acting. She's a good actress.
I think she has some time to learn.
Some time to learn.
But I
The
mean,
ever
it's-
optimistic
I'm
Carly.
hooked.
I like it.
I'm hooked. I watched all episodes on New Year's Day. So
You ever heard the theory about how one bad pass in football gave us the Kardashians?
No.
This is one of my favorite theories. So,
Okay.
reminder, the Buffalo Bills barely lost a game in 1970 by missing on a bad pass for a touchdown. That loss allowed them to get the first pick in the draft, OJ. OJ stays in Buffalo for a while, meets his wife, then allegedly kills her. Allegedly. Then he hires Robert Kardashian to be his lawyer. They win the case. Blah, 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 blah. It goes on. Then we have the Kardashians. So, I mean, the only reason he met his wife is because they missed a pass and he got drafted to the Bills.
Talk about a butterfly.
And we now
effect.
have the Kardashians.
Wow.
Kind of wild.
yeah.
That is wild, actually.
I love those little stories. There was another one that, Jerry somebody, and I can't remember what that was about now. Good story, huh?
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Well, it's kind of interesting how one,
Yeah.
small little event spurred off so many more bigger events.
All right. So the non-alcoholic brews thing that I found on Sierra Nevada's site, it says all of Sierra Nevada's non-alcoholic products available to buy online, from NA, IPA to hop water. Chase non-stop adventure with new non-alcoholic brews. That is an interesting marketing twist.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere online that they publish the percentage of alcoholic versus non-alcoholic sales?
I'm sure we can
I'd be
probably
curious
find
to
something.
see.
Yeah. But it is funny. I'm thinking, first off, non-stop adventure. Well, the last episode was like a non-stop adventure for me trying to get away from it. But
It was. It was a funny episode.
That was a funny episode. And
Lots of
one I'd like to
flatulence.
wash away with real beer, but can't today. Okay, so let's pop these open because I do want a redemption.
Yeah.
I really do want a redemption story for these guys.
Have you guys while you're doing that, have you come across any bad bands as of late?
Bad bands?
Bad bands. I know you
Come
see a
across
lot of
good
bands.
bands.
But some bands that, around here, it's tough to come across bad bands.
Yeah, that's true.
So a buddy of mine, he's a little bit older than me. I played with him back when we were in teenagers and early 20s. And he's been still at it, trying to not really get it. He's doing it for fun and stuff. And he posted a music video they had produced, I don't know, I guess about a year ago or so. And, was giving the filmmaker accolades and a little bit of promotion, and go to this link and check these guys out, follow them, like them, that kind of thing.
Mm.
So I'm like, I've only seen what he's been posting about this band. Let me listen to it, buddy. I was probably maybe 10 seconds in, if that. I'm going, okay, when you recorded this, did anybody listen to it while you were like playing it back and doing the editing and different takes? And did anybody think about maybe pitch correcting your voice? I'm like, you guys did listen to this, right? I mean, am I that off that I'm not, maybe I don't get it. I don't know. Are sour notes the thing now? Or
It's the idea of dancing around the note is more exciting than the actual note.
Oh, they're not dancing.
Or,
they're driving a garbage truck around and rolling it over and tossing it in outer space and trying to get it back. It's like, oh my gosh. Even the song itself is like, okay, coming out of the area where you are, there's not exactly a lot of talent being poured into and stuff not like here.
Mm.
But my goodness, the song was, but on top of that, dude, get another singer for God's sake. Someone who knows what they're doing.
Mm.
So
There's always there's those bands that have that one person that's like, ooh.
Yeah.
So I haven't done that, but I Instagram, I've been getting these random things suggested to me, these bands, and I'm trying to figure out how many of them are AI.
Oh gosh.
Because you can tell it's like just set up to get
Go to the site,
Spotify,
see if you find an
click,
actual
and then-
video of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's always some story that looks like it's totally made by AI. It's just junk.
Well, you have you have the whole like Spotify King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard battle. They removed all their music from Spotify because they weren't getting paid. Moved to like SoundCloud. Kind of went with like the Grateful Dead's method. They just put all the music out there. All the shows, everything else that you can download and pay became the number one act on SoundCloud. And then Spotify went and generated an AI knockoff band of them and put it up on Spotify. Like,
That's going to happen.
It's dirty. I hate it because there's so many things I've heard. Like, okay, there's a guy, Lamont Landers. I think he's local. Great soul singer. Doesn't look like it, but great soul singer. He's a goofy looking dude.
Oh yeah, I've seen that guy.
And
He's very good.
And he turns things into like what if this were soul? He just does it all his old soul. So I think he uses AI to create the music, but then it's him actually singing.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, that's a good use of AI in music. And I think there are advantages there. I am afraid it's going to do a lot of the stuff where it takes over bands and like, oh, here's this new band that we want you to listen to and generate income for, and it's AI.
Well, they're hacking the algorithms. That was the Breaking Rust. I don't know if we talked about that the last time.
I don't think so.
But there was the number one country song on digital charts within the last month and a half or so was a band called Breaking Rust, and everything was AI.
Mm-hmm.
Number one song. And you listen to it, it wasn't a bad song. Well written. The hooks were decent. And I had a friend of mine on my podcast, Reggie Ham. I said, let's check it out. He says, let's not. Because he's a songwriter.
Yeah.
And he says, he says, it's not because I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to feed into the algorithm because that's what I think what happened. He says, this is probably some 15-year-old kid who figured out and hacked the algorithm.
There are some bands that are using AI or some people that are using AI, but they actually are artists that I can appreciate, like the Professor Nick Harrison, who does the yacht rock version of metal songs and stuff like that. And they're really good. Like, I like it. I don't mind that kind of stuff, but when it's just all BS made artificially, that's no good. I've been getting back into hip hop lately, so I've been listening to the Prof.
Yep.
Prof Gampo. He's funny.
I saw him a couple months ago.
And oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. And Hennis Savant, which is really, really good. He's going to be the next Kanye, I think. Anyway.
Hennis Savant?
O''Hene.
Henna.
Savant.
Okay.
Hennis Savant.
I'll have to check him out.
Talented. Anyway, speaking of talent, let's find out if this has anybody smelled it yet?
I have.
Dude,
It
I poured
smells
it. You
better
couldn't
than
help but
last.
smell it. It
It
was,
smelled like pine.
Yeah.
And then like weed.
It definitely has a little bit of a weed smell to it.
I smell fruit.
But like weed when you cook it, like when you make brownies or cookies or something, you get that stink up the house smell. That's kind of what it smells like.
it is super pine.
Not that I know anything about that.
I wonder when you're going to catch yourself on it. So very pine.
Hey, I was
very,
16
very-
once. 18, whatever.
Tree sap. pine.
I'm smelling,
tree
like
sap,
orange juice.
and then you get the fruit.
You
There
get a
is
little bit more
in it.
fruit.
I initially get a lot of fruit.
This smells really good.
It really does.
This
And
smells
the-
like
and the
any
color
good
of
old
it's-
hazy IPA.
It's a good,
I'll be honest,
haze
the
to it.
First whiff I got was a little bit of that like day old wet hop, kind of like the hop water funk to the kind of funkiness. But then that kind of the fruit aroma came out.
Yeah, I smell what I would imagine weed to smell like.
Yeah.
But by the nose, I would swear this was a beer.
Yeah,
Like
looking at it,
Doesn't smell like it's missing anything.
It is fairly cloudy.
Yep.
Had a little bit of head to
Looks
it.
like a hazy IPA. All right, let's see what happens.
I get a lot of lemon,
Oh wow,
like a lot of lemon.
a lot of lemon.
That's actually pretty good.
I definitely taste the pine now.
Yeah. I mean, I get that resinous pine hop to it. I get that kind of bright lemon. It's not so heavy. Like, a lot of hazy IPAs can be kind of thick on the tongue. It's not too bad. I guess without the alcohol, it still just kind of glides off.
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
I now understand the hop water from last episode by taking a sip of this, because I can taste the notes of what was in this,
Mm-hmm.
but it was so not rounded off in that hop water, whereas this is rounded off by the other flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This has that sulfury note to it. It has that funk.
I can, when they said in the description, they like dip the hops in the water. Like that's what I'm imagining that flavor is like. Okay, this is like straight hops. Like they're a little stinky. I guess I can get why they taste different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is good.
You were talking
This is
about
redemption.
burping on the last one. This one, after like 2 sips, has already caused me to burp twice. I didn't get much burp off the last one.
It's good. It's like definitely a lot of pine.
A lot of lemon and a lot of pine.
Yeah.
There's a ton of lemon in this.
It's like I almost want to say it's rosemary. It
I mean,
smells.
it almost tastes like a shandy.
Yeah.
Like, it's got like that lemonade
Mhm.
punch
a
to it.
shandy IPA.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Rindy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that bitterness to it again. That kind of
A little of the pith.
It's a little pithy.
You know what we did not do? I don't know if we did on the last one either. We never described the can.
I know. I noticed that too.
That's okay. Nobody's going to want to go looking for that other one. It's okay.
Yeah.
This one, let's do that. So that's a good point. Good call.
You want me to?
Yeah, go
This
for
one,
it.
actually, this one actually looks like a beer can.
Yeah, so Sierra Nevada's TrailPass Hazy IPA. You got this bright turquoise blue kind of, and then a kind of like a yellow and black hiking path pattern on the bottom. And I don't know if Sierra Nevada has like a little mountain tree and sun clouds logo, but that's on here. I think it kind of adds to the TrailPass, like you're hiking and you go drink this beer. What was the slogan on their website?
It was one at the top of the can.
Unlimited adventure or something like that.
Oh, something
Nonstop
else.
adventure.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like family owned, brewed, and argued over.
Yeah.
There's 1 gram of protein in here.
Oh,
Nice. You get jacked.
that's
21
right.
grams of carbs, though.
We have a push up contest. later.
100 calories.
Okay, so it's still 100 calories. I mean, a hazy IPA can get up to 300-400 really easily. So without the alcohol,
Who would win in a plank contest among the 4 of us?
probably Mike,
Probably Mike.
Who would come in second?
Carly.
Third?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
That's a toss up between the two of us. Like,
Yeah, remember we did that plank competition?
my shoulder's hurting right now, and like.
Mike and I did a plank competition before.
How long did you guys go?
Well, I had the first winning score, and then he went in and beat me. But
No, you won it was like the women's and the
yeah,
men's.
yeah,
You won the
right.
women's and I won the men's. It was at it was an Alzheimer's, was it the Alzheimer's walk? And they had these different booths set up for different things to promote activity. And we went with our networking group and we were like, yeah, let's try that. So I won the men's and she won the women's early on.
yeah,
We went back later and kids had just blown us out of the water.
Yeah.
Like I think you were like 2 minutes and 38 or 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And I think I was like 3 minutes and 15 or something like that seconds.
Sounds miserable.
It's not that bad. The only problem is you get to a point where you start getting the vibrates. You're just like,
Yeah.
Sounds miserable.
but some kid, the girl did like 6 minutes or something, and the boy did like 6:20. I'm like, holy crap, guys, this killer. I mean, they were like 12 and 14.
And pure muscle and bone at that point.
Well, I was gonna say, I guess they're just still hollow boned or whatever.
Yeah. Under 100 pounds.
Yeah. So they can just hold themselves up forever.
I
Good
shocked
point.
the small town podcast guys that they talked about doing a plank contest, and I'm off camera, and I said I'll do it, and they were like, "Oh, Jim, the producer's it." Okay. Meanwhile, all these guys are in decent shape. I obviously am here, and
I'm obviously here.
there's a video of it, and it was myself, Neil, and Tully, and it came down to Tully and I, and even at some point I fist bumped Tully. I went off on one. I'm like, come on, buddy, let's do this. And that was like a minute and a half in.
All right. Who wants to guess at the world record plank?
It's going to have to be over like an hour or something
Mhm.
crazy.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. You're going an hour.
Hour.
I'm going to say 8 hours. Closest wins.
Jim wins by Atlanta. 9 hours, 38 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Yeah.
That would be misery.
The female
God.
record is 4 hours, 30 minutes, and 11 seconds.
What did the guy
Equality,
look like?
man.
We were close.
Huh?
Yeah.
It looks like an old Czech dude.
Oh, go figure.
Like, yeah, he's like in his
Yeah.
50s at least.
Dude's got to have abs like this table, dude. Holy
Something,
crap.
Yeah.
Freaking effects from Chernobyl.
He just hovers. He's not really holding himself up. He's just like floating above the ground.
Channeling his gamma radiation.
God.
Try not to Hulk out.
It's pretty funny.
So this is it's very enjoyable.
I can tell it's still not a real beer,
Yeah, it's not there 100%, but
right.
but it would be a good background.
yeah.
But if you put this in front of me
Fill
and
in.
you told me it was a shandy, I would not know it was non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't know this was non-alcoholic, I would just think it was a session, like a really low ABV, 3%, maybe some lemon juice poured in there, lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that like going in not knowing it was non-alcoholic, it would give an indication that something was off. Like all these beers, especially the second one, in this session that we've had today, eventually be like, okay, it's really good, but this is something weird about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I would just think it was a low-calorie beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we haven't done the porter test. Let's see if he
No,
likes
what's
this one.
Porter think?
Doesn't mind it. All right.
Did you give him the stuff from the last one? The hot
I did.
water?
Yeah, he didn't seem to mind that one either. I think he just has, he does lick his butt.
Right.
So
you can't really trust anybody's sense of taste when they do that.
here we go. I think this one, we didn't do a beer quote either. I think this one's really apropos for what we've been drinking. Save water, drink beer. That should have been the last quote for last episode.
Amen. This would be a good background.
Yeah.
I could drink this during any type of event that was not focused solely on it, right? This fits in, it fills in the gaps of if somebody is drinking beer. Like if I was drinking beer and I didn't want to drink more beer for the night or whatever else, but you have that urge to continue to sip on something that tastes similar, this would work. I don't mind it. Are you curious? Want more?
So we discussed earlier AI. How many of you are using AI on a regular basis?
Yes.
I'd say yeah.
Are you? For us creatives, we kind of have to. It's makes us efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been the biggest benefit to AI and what you do?
Oh, but
How's it helped you the most?
helps me get clips out of podcast episodes.
Edit out the clips.
What were you doing before? Manually creating clips?
Taking notes and pulling them out.
Wow.
A lot more work intensive.
Mm.
I call those hand edited now,
Mm-hmm.
or certified human.
Yeah.
Certified human edits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it from time to time. There are certain things, if I need to research something, it helps do it a lot faster.
Mhm.
I still have to research what it researched,
Yeah.
right?
To
You
double
get-
check.
Yeah. Because it comes up with some dumb crap
It's like,
sometimes.
show your work and give me the references. Give me
That's
the
right.
links.
Yeah, which again, it will make up its own references and stuff. So yeah, they found that if it can't find exactly where it came up with its own idea, it'll come up with an idea of it, what it
Chat
based it on.
GPT or Perplexity or
I've
which
used
engine are you using?
I've used Chat GPT mostly. I'm going to try out the oh, no, I'm not. I can't say it.
You're perplexed on how to
I
say it?
am Perplexity. Yeah, I do want to try that. So I don't know.
Have you guys come across the reels of, and I don't know what the the app that does this, but it's basically a guy
Sora.
walking around as if it's a selfie, and he's going into different scenarios,
yes.
like
different
old
actors.
movies. Right?
Oh,
And getting
no.
selfies with all that, like from
It's
80s movies.
Crazy impressive.
It is. It is very accurate.
Like he looks like he's holding the camera up, and he comes over next to an actor, and it's like
the Ghostbusters.
Stallone,
yeah,
and he's dressed up in the character actor or whatever that
like
character
Rocky
is.
or something.
And then he turns around, and it's like in this one constant motion where
Yeah.
it just keeps going in circles. And there's Jean-Claude Van Damme, and there's Bruce Willis, and there's like all these different people, and you're like, okay, that is wild, and it looks legit.
I've got a buddy that's been using Sora to make little funny videos, largely making fun of Nashville life. And all the different things. So he's got this great one where he's like, got the face paint on, almost looking like, Sting the wrestler, but like heavy metal player, but he's playing the oboe. The heavy metal oboe. It's been good.
I've only used Sora for car design. I used a vintage Porsche and told it to make it into a modern design, and it looked really good. I was like, oh, I'd buy that. It was pretty neat stuff. It's cool what it does. Sometimes it makes no sense. Like I tried to show my dad that. I was like, let's do a modern 1965 GTO, Pontiac GTO, and let's look at what it would do if it modernized it. And it looked like crap. It's just like some wonky ass thing. It didn't make sense. It's like, okay, maybe it's not a great designer. It just, it just regurgitates.
I told it to make like delicious looking food for one of the images for our like reels for the podcast, and it made like the most disgusting food ever.
Here's your
I'm like-
groove.
It was like moving around in like a plate, and I'm like, this doesn't look good.
It was moving?
Spam and eggs.
Well, like it zooms in, and then like it just looks like it was curly Q, and like just they were trying to make it look appetizing, but it was not there.
It's like that scene in Temple of Doom where they cut out the snake and a little baby snake's crawling out. Snake surprise.
It makes me think of the Saturday Night Live commercial where it was the pizza. And pizza, it's like, have some of this pizza. And the guy's like, I'm going to hold off. And some of the pizza falls on the floor and the pizza crawls away.
That is my favorite SNL skit of all time.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's not quite pizza.
Right.
That's what it's called.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Dude,
check it
it's
out.
so good. She's like, hurry up and eat it before it gets cold. He's like, screw that. If anything, it's getting hotter.
Yeah.
It's like starting-
SNL is the best.
They have their moments.
They do.
They definitely have their moments. I will say that the new guy that does the Trump is actually pretty good. And they got a really funny
Who's
comedian.
doing it, Shane?
No, it's this dude. I have no idea. I've never seen him before, but I saw some stuff.
I haven't
and
watched
it's pretty
SNL
good.
regularly in 15 years.
I haven't either.
Yeah. Well, everything with SNL is whatever comes up on clips now and reels.
Yeah.
All the highlights come up. Because I'd be curious to see what their ratings are if anybody actually watches it in real time.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's
I
just,
don't. I watch it like on Peacock or
Yeah.
or the clips
yep.
or YouTube.
Everything but where it originally originates.
Yeah.
Originally originates.
I think a lot of it has to also to wait until somebody breaks. But like when Fallon broke all the time, it just became annoying.
Yeah.
To see somebody like, oh gosh, what's his name? He does a ton of impressions. No, I can't think of his name. But anyway, whenever he broke, it was always funny. I can't think of anybody's
Jay
name.
Farrow.
No.
Not Bill.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bill Hader and the woman.
Yeah, Bill Hader's a really good actor.
Yeah,
Actually,
he's very funny.
he is.
His impressions are spot on.
Mhm.
They're really good.
Yeah.
No, I'm bummed. You don't know that skit with Hader?
And actually, Hader's the one in the pizza one too, which is pretty.
Yeah, that's right.
I like when you would do New York's hottest club is little people in a basement covered in snakes. Like, something random like that.
Featuring Dan Cortez. MTV's Dan Cortez. Because he's reading those at the moment. That's what's cracking him up. The Weekend Update. Can't remember that character's name, but
The
I
two
know.
guys on Weekend Update.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
but
No, Bill Hader's.
Oh.
That character was
flowery character that does it. Yeah.
Oh.
So he's reading that for the first time live on the air. And he can't deny Michael Che and
Colin Jost.
Dude,
Colin
they've
Jost.
done a great job.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Dude,
about the only thing.
the Christmas joke swap is always my favorite.
hilarious. Especially when he had Scarlett Johansson in studio.
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
Oh gosh, it's great. Because
right after they got married, I think.
Actually, she had a baby.
After she had a baby, that's what it was.
He's like, I'm eating roast beef every night. And he's like, why? And they catch her reactions.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
All right. Check that out.
This one's going down pretty quick.
Pairings? Our IPA fan is drinking the least of it.
It's okay.
Some good, like, Mediterranean chicken.
Tzatziki.
Just you knew that salty feta on there. And
I could see tzatziki. Yeah.
It's a little
Hiro.
Greek chicken salad. Hiro, is that what you said?
Hiro.
What are you, Japanese now?
That's how you're supposed to say it.
Hiro. I thought you were.
Hello. Have you met my friend? Yeah, this is my friend over here. His name is Juan. No, stop it.
That's how you say it, Hiro. I think Luke Bryan did a song about it. How do you say gyro?
Because I totally trust Luke Bryan when it comes to pronouncing the word correctly.
Hey, y'all. Look at my chiclet teeth.
That's right. That's right. He have chiclet teeth? I don't know.
Hey, you guys, you know Jelly Roll? You guys follow him? Well, he lost a lot of weight, huh?
Lost a lot of weight.
You think it's legit?
Math works wonders.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's
kidding.
not
Kidding.
there.
Totally
So
kidding.
yes, I think he actually lost weight. What do you mean by legit? Like
Ozempic?
non-GLP?
No, he's just wearing really, really tight spandex. That's all.
Compression undershirts.
He found a giant vacuum sealer. Yeah, no, I think it's legit. No, I think I'm impressed by anybody who can do that. Again, they're probably using that Ozempic or whatever else to some degree, but hey,
He says he's
do what you gotta
completely
do to-
free of it.
good.
Really?
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Like
to get to
GLP-1 are completely free of Ozempic. Like, I don't take
GLP-1s.
Ozempic. I'm taking Wegovy.
I think he's had somebody that, when you have that kind of money,
Nutrition and
it's
exercise and
personal trainer and nutritionist is a lot more affordable.
Mm-hmm.
So
probably in the long run going to be a little safer.
and non-alcoholic beer because of the low calories.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pizza, pepperoni pizza.
Oh, yeah.
That would work perfectly with this.
it's that piney though. That there's something like
That's why I want the
woodsy-
fat from the pepperoni and like the grease to cut through that pine.
What do the Italians pair limoncello with?
More limoncello.
Oh, okay.
It's normally it's like a after dinner
Dessert.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not really paired with. They drink wine with the meal.
Mm.
Oh, I've had some good wine lately.
Mm.
This holiday season has had really good.
Ooh.
Oh.
have you guys had Evan Williams eggnog?
Yeah, I had the one you left at our house.
You
It's
still
actually-
have it?
some of it? Yeah.
You
Really?
didn't bring us any?
No.
You guys can finish off the mine. So I don't drink much eggnog, but it is good.
Yeah.
I used to
that's
love it
really
as a
good.
kid, man. I would go through some eggnog.
Yeah.
And the older I get, the less I drink of it.
Mm-hmm.
I never really liked it. I'll have a couple sips, but
Well, you had some that night, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Evan Williams does a good job with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. What would have
Still
been really
up
good
that
is
sponsorship.
Yeah.
been a
Good
whole
luck- good
year.
luck
It
with
hadn't
that.
worked, so, yeah, it would have paired really well with that Du Rouge or so, maybe the. No, I'm kidding. That'd be awful.
I think it was,
Mm-hmm.
no, it was, I'm sorry, it was Jim Beam. I'm thinking Jim Beam shutting down production for a year
Mm-hmm.
due to the swing in the market. Crazy.
Well, they've got enough sitting around that it's not. They're not going to run out of
No.
whiskey. They've got so much in the rick houses, barrel houses, and whatnot. So, but yeah, it's not. Don't need to make quite as much as they have been making. It's a big shift. It's. I think the whiskey market's really going to start dropping, and I think it's going to be tequila is going to be next. Mezcal seems to be next.
I love a good
Then it'll
artisanal
probably
mezcal.
be rum. You'll try to find weird, rare rums.
Why is it dropping?
The
Got
market
saturated.
got absolutely flooded, and much like anything, whenever the market gets flooded, there are people who find the really rare stuff and just mark it up astronomically, and they become just flippers. So you can't appreciate it anymore. The watch markets had the same thing. There were, you used to be able to afford certain watches. Now you'd have to pay 3 times over MSRP just to get one, because all they're doing is buying up the market and holding it and selling them at a stupid markup. It's the same thing that happened with the whiskey. Our buddy Jan actually is doing a great job of that, countering it in the whiskey market by actually finding barrels of good whiskey and actually pricing it low. And it's helping. I think it's great. I think what he's doing is fantastic.
Oh, Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
No idea.
Okay, everybody did a pairing. I want to get excited about this, folks. I do. It's not. It's just I think you're gonna have limited options when you go now non-alcoholic. I don't think you could have like every one of the type of beers that we've tried, the different sours and the different stouts and whatever. I don't think you can do all of that and make it taste anywhere near like it tastes when you do it non-alcoholic. So I think you're limited to do very hoppy things, which is why I think that's come up. Although the nut brown one that we did 2 episodes ago was not super hoppy.
Yeah. And like when you go out to a restaurant or a brewery, you probably have 1, maybe 2 options of non-alcoholic beer. It's not like you have it all in front of you like you might have at a grocery store. So it's kind of tricky too. You're like, okay, well, my only option is hop water. I think I'm good, you know? But
yeah. Again, this is good. I mean, if you're going to do a dry January, if you know you're one of the people who are crazy enough to do that, I'm doing a
moist
I
January.
was about to say I'm doing a mildly moist January. I'm still drinking, just not maybe as much. But yeah, if you're doing a dry January, it is a reasonable way to do it, so you still can enjoy the flavor if you enjoy the flavors of beers. You're just going to have limited options on flavors. The first one that we did, the Nut Brown, was definitely a good one by Crazy Gnome. This one's good. I don't mind this.
No.
I would drink both of them. And again, good background beer, which I think is what most people probably drink beer for, is just, they're drinking it in the moment or whatever else to have a social environment, and it's a social drink. Okay, cool. I get it. I wouldn't go out of my way for it, but I get it. And I wouldn't mind it.
There you go.
So, ratings. You almost queued us up to go. I saw that.
I'm going a solid. I mean, again, for non-alcoholic beer, I'll give it a 7.5. Like I like this. I would order it again if I wanted non-alcoholic, or I needed a little break in my, drinking and needed something to kind of fill the taste buds and scratch the itch.
Could see that.
I mean, again, tastes to me like a shandy. If you didn't tell me this was non-alcoholic, I just thought it would be a session shandy.
That's hard to say, isn't it? Session shandy. 8. I think it's good. It's 8 times better than the hop water. 800 times better than the hop water that Sierra Nevada had that we tried last episode. Yeah, I would do this any given time. I'd be fine with it. Yeah,
I would say like 5 pine trees out of 10.
Okay.
Really? Got a lower rating than the...
I like the first one the best.
Interesting.
It has such great flavor. It was nice.
Nice.
I'd say, about a 7.
It's good rating.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, if you want to do a dry January run, or if you just have a urge to drink beer without all the beer features, Sierra Nevada's non-alcoholic TrailPass Hazy IPA. Ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
All right.
How'd they find us?
Lemon and pine.
The alesandtalespodcast.com, and of course Patreon if you want to send us some beer bucks so we can get back into the real beer stuff, which would be nice.
Have we gotten anything?
Is that why we're doing this? We're broke.
Yeah, just we're drinking this. Yeah, we've had some, which is great. We appreciate our sponsorship and our sponsor, or our Patreon sponsors. What else? I think that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Goodbye.
Cheers.
Bye.